certification is not appropriate until the investigation into the protest is concluded.
A request denied. A judge refused to step into the controversial 9th Congressional District race. He will not force the state to declare Mark Harris as the winner. Channel 9's government reporter Joe Bruno was in the Raleigh courtroom today as attorneys for Harris, Dan McCready, and the state made their arguments.
And Joe, you have covered this story since the very beginning. It can be a lot, so give us the points that stuck out the most.
Well, I have three major takeaways from today. First and foremost, the judge refused to order the state to certify Mark Harris as the winner of the 9th District election. A state attorney also said that evidence will show there's enough votes in question to affect the outcome. The state attorney also said that it's an open question right now on who rightfully won the 9th District seat. Now all we can do is wait for a new state board to be appointed.
But at the end of the day, they cannot create...
While Mark Harris's attorneys were making their arguments, Judge Paul Ridgway called their petition for certification unusual. That foreshadowed his eventual ruling, denying a request that would have forced Harris to be certified as the winner.
The Board of Elections, as it will be composed after January 31st, 2019, will be in the best position to weigh the factual and legal issues associated with this pending protest.
The state said the board had every right to investigate election fraud. The Department of Justice argued evidence will show the margin of victory is in doubt and it is an open question on who rightfully won.
I think this isn't usurping the will of the voters. I think it's confirming the will of the voters.
Attorneys for Harris said the Charlotte pastor and his wife are suffering, and that has resulted in a great personal expense for them. McCready's attorney argued the case cries for a trial of fact, not for a judge to mandate a certification. After the ruling, Team McCready was pleased.
The most important thing is and continues to be that the people of North Carolina have a full and complete investigation into election fraud.
Team Harris is now focusing on the inevitable evidentiary hearing.
We're disappointed for Dr. Harris, and we're disappointed for the voters of the 9th Congressional District.
We know the State Board of Elections will be able to call for an evidentiary hearing that would look different than what we saw today.
Well, the burden will be on the state to present all of the evidence they have collected from the dozens of interviews that they've conducted and the numerous subpoenas that they have issued. It's important to note, though, while the state attorney said that the evidence will show the margin could be in question, the attorney also said he has not personally seen that evidence. As for the next steps, the governor has asked for nominations for the new state board to be submitted to him by Friday. That new board goes into effect on January 31st, Allison.
All right, government reporter Joe Bruno for us live in Raleigh tonight. Thank you. We stream today's hearing on WSOCTV.com. You can go back and watch it and see all of our past coverage of the District 9 investigation.